what's crazy is Hill. He hated me. He
Really?
absolutely hated my guts because I was supposed to fight his training partner in a fight that was gonna be the like his training partner. If his training partner would have beat me, Brent. I want to say his name was Brent something. Brent something. I want to give him a shout out now because we're all good now. But if he would have beat me, he would have got the call to the UFC. But the UFC was like, forget all that. Chris, come fight Ben Rothwell on 7 days' notice. And I was like, yeah. Well, sure, I'll go fight Ben, you know. So, yeah, he actually hated me for the longest time. And then it took, oh, my God, what's her name? I think her last name's Hill, too. Is it Jamahal Hill? No.
Angela
Hill. Angela Hill actually was like, no, he's a great guy. We just talked about you. He actually, we spoke about that fight, and he just da-da-da-da-da. He didn't know your vibe because he knew you thought you hated him. And I was like, hang on. So you mean to tell me he thought that I thought, that he thought, that I thought, that he thought, that we thought, that both of us thought? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, man, that's crazy. So now we're best friends, though. But it's wild. Yeah, man. Like, so I was actually supposed to he did this little video. Everybody was doing the whole 90s, you know how the 90s shows used to come in with it's a rare condition in this day and age, and do a little pose or whatever. I was supposed to do that if I was out there at the PI with him, but I missed out. He ended up getting like, I think Curtis Jackson and Ngannou, Forrest Griffin, and like a couple of other guys to do it or whatever. But yeah, man. So I'm actually. That fight is going to be wild to me, you know, because he just shot up the ranks, and the way he shot up, like, the way he knocked out...
Thiago?
No, not
or Johnny
Walker.
Yeah.
Like, it's like somebody unplugged that man's controller, and I was like, that's... Oh, no. You got to hit the block button. Hit the block. Oh, finish him.
Disgusting.
It's like, no.
And it even hit him that clean, too. He, like, grazed his forehead, and he went out.
So if he's packing that much power, and like it's the front of the head, you know, most of the time it's like the side or the back, you know what I mean? People go out like that.
Here.
He grazed my man. That's one of the hardest parts of our head, you know, so wow. And then with Teixeira, that Father Tom is trying to catch him, and Teixeira's giving him stiff arm every time. He's like, yo, you better watch out. Not this time, sucker. You know, so to see that fight, that's gonna be wild. But I can't think of the guy's name. Who was the champ? The one that just gave up the belt?
Brent Sahadi?
Yuri.
Oh, sorry. We're talking
Yuri
about
Prohaska.
Yuri. So I was on the same card with Yuri in Ryzen. And I got to see him beat Fujita. I think that guy's name was. He actually did a decent. He had a decent fight against Fedor. Like that's Fujita's claim to fame or whatever.
His legacy.
Yeah, like he had a decent fight. You hear what I'm saying? He didn't win.
Yeah.
He did okay. But like he's a legend over there.
He survived.
You know? You made it past 30 seconds. Hot damn.
Let's go.
So I saw what he did to him, and to see how he is, like, that's him. That's not a fake. That's not whatever. Like, my man knocked him out, went back to the back, meditated for like 20 minutes with some candles and stuff. And you just like, hey, can we go talk to him? No? Okay. Yeah, no. I don't want him to do to me what he just did to that guy. So I'll wait. I'll wait over here, you know. But
really,
I really want to see that Jamahal Hill and Yuri fight, to be honest with you. Like, not to, you know, push it forward or whatever, but because it's two super young guys that climbed really, really fast. You know, well, I don't even say really, really fast. I feel like those two climbed the way it was supposed to be. No one, you know, came in from another, hey, he needs to fight because I'm the champion up here and I said so. None of that happened at all. These are just two guys. They ain't got nobody. They didn't have nobody. They made it on their own type thing, and, you know, look where they're at type thing, you know. So that right there to me is like I would love to see that. But then, you know, hey, again, like I was saying, Glover's got that stiff arm on Father Time right now. So if he can keep him out there, and then like even when he was fighting Yuri, he almost had him until he decided to take it to the ground.
30 seconds.
It was like, come on, what are we doing here?
that fight was bonkers. Complete.
Yeah.